Greetings lovelies, hi, it's Emmy, welcome back. Today I'll be doing a little special something for the holidays, and I'm calling it the, I don't know, for lack of a better name, I guess I'll just call it the 5 days of bug eating. Well, technically they're not all bugs, but they're all kind of in the bug-like creepy crawly family. So yeah, tune in for the next 5 days, and each subsequent day I'll be eating some kind of interesting creepy crawly. So on the 5th day of bug eating, I'm going to be eating this. And this is earthworm jerky. Earthworm jerky. Yes. A little tin containing jerky made out of earthworms. This is the species Ferritima. And yeah, it's a little tin. These are made in Thailand. It comes from the company Thailand Unique. Ever read that book by Judy Blume? I think it was called How to Eat Fried Worms. I think it was by Judy Blume, but I'm not sure. Ever since then, I've been curious about whether or not earthworms are actually edible, and apparently they are. So it comes in this little tin. Wow. Will you look at that? They actually smell like dried shiitake mushrooms. Doesn't smell bad. It smells kind of woodsy, but the look of them isn't so attractive. Wow, that's a nice big piece right there. And there are several pieces in there. Oh, that's a really nice piece. I believe this is called I think this is from my biology days. Is this called the annulus? I think this is the actual kind of ring part of the worm. That definitely looks like a worm right there. Yep, you can see that this indeed is an earthworm. So it looks like they've been sliced and probably gutted, maybe, to get rid of some of the dirt in there, I hope. And then, yeah, they've been dried. This looks like it must be a very large earthworm because even in its dried state, it is quite large. All right, so let's give it a taste. Here we go. Itadakimasu. Wow. A little leathery. So let's just break a piece off. That's what it looks like. So it's a little too leathery to bite, so let's just eat the whole piece. Wow. Ooh. I got a little sand in that one. That's surprisingly meaty. Wow, this is a really good name for them. Earthworm jerky, because it tastes a lot like jerky. These have been salted, but they're not seasoned. Not quite beef jerky, but jerky. It has a meaty flavor, slightly salty. The texture is chewy and sinuous, much like meat. Initially, the texture is quite thin and a little bit crunchy and leathery and kind of hard to get through. But it doesn't taste bad at all. The only thing that's kind of unpleasant is that there's a little bit of sand and dirt in there. So as you're biting, like when you eat clams sometimes, you get a little bit of grit in there. But yeah, not bad. A little bit of a kind of a musty aftertaste. I think the most off-putting part is probably just simply knowing what the heck it is. All right, so that's the 5th day of bug eating, even though this isn't really a bug. Tune in tomorrow for another creepy crawly. Let me know in the comments below if you ever curious about eating worms, and if so, did you ever eat one? It's time for worm confessions. Let me know. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys learned something. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in my next video. Toodaloo, take care, bye! This is menu 2, this is vegetable lasagna. This is my first vegetarian MRE. It comes in this khaki, thick, mil bag, and it's issued by the Department of Defense.